Okay, so now that you've either eliminated fast food from your diet or significantly decreased the amount that you eat, you realize that in order to not starve, you have to get your food from some other way. One thing you can do is cook your own food. I know, I hear you. You don't have time to cook. Let me tell you something. Nothing in this world is more important than you taking care of yourself, especially if you have other people depending on you. I would encourage you to do whatever you can to find some time. You can't meet the needs of your family, your friends, your coworkers, or those you may serve in your community if you can barely function, you're sick, or you're dead. So why cook your own food? Well, first of all, you can save money. I know I mentioned that in the previous tip, but it's worth repeating. You can spend $100 going out to eat with your family, or you can use that same money to buy groceries and feed your family for at least a few days, depending on what your family likes to cook and eat. Portion control. When you eat out, most of the time, the servings they give you are enough to feed at least two or more people. And like most of us, you'll probably eat all of that. Again, depending on your unique situation and how dedicated you are to your health, you may see some of the same benefits mentioned in tip number one. You have control over what ingredients you used and how much of it you used. When you cook your own food, you're not cooking it with preservation as a goal. So, more than likely, your food will go bad if you don't consume it all within a few days. Prepare your meals and snacks in advance. If you follow any of the many personal trainers, nutrition experts, or coaches online, you'll find that many of them talk about having meal prep Sundays. All they're doing is cooking and preparing all their meals and snacks for the week. This keeps them from having to find time during the week to cook the next day's meals, and it helps keep them on track with whatever they're eating. If they prepare their own snacks, they're also less likely to go buy a snack in the vending machine or go to the convenience store down the street. And if they're preparing their meals in advance, they're less likely to go out to eat food whose ingredients they had no control over. Their meals are usually nutritionally dense and a lot lower in calories, depending on what their goals are. Look, I still hear you. For those of you that still can't find 3 or 4 hours to meal prep for the week, there are options. There are services out there that will prepare fresh, nutritious meals with natural and organic ingredients and have them delivered to you every few days. Go to a search engine and type meal delivery services and see what's available. The costs are usually pretty reasonable. They're approximately $7 and up plus delivery costs. And if you completely eliminate fast foods from your diet, you can use the money that you were using for fast food to purchase fresh prepared foods. For those of you that have others in your household to think about and a meal service wouldn't be economical for you, here are a few steps you can take to make meal prepping easier. You can even get your children and your spouse involved in this. Ask them what they would like to see on the next week's menu. Prepare the menu in advance. Make sure it includes a few meals that can be created in bulk. So why is that? Because you can freeze extra for future meals, saving you even more time. Use a slow cooker often. I love slow cookers. You can put all of your ingredients in the pot before you leave for work and come back to a home that smells awesome and have a meal ready to eat. Pressure cookers are good for cooking foods that would normally take hours to cook. Take advantage of a pressure cooker when you're really pushed for time or whenever it's needed. Chop all of your ingredients as soon as you get home from the grocery store and refrigerate them until it's time to use them. Yes, you'll spend a little extra time doing this, but you'll save time when it comes to preparing the food for your meals. Plus, there are tools out there that help you complete this process quicker than you would if you were to just use a knife and a chopping board. So look into some of those tools that can help you, like a food processor, think of mandolace, things like that. There's no rule that says you can only prep on Sunday or that you have to do it once a week. So meal prep twice a week instead of just once if necessary. Some people do it on Sunday and Wednesday. If that works for you, then do that. So here's your next action item. Take some time and create next week's meal plan. Think of some of the things that you can cook in bulk, like soups, quinoa, rice, and beans. Also consider dishes that you can cook in a slow cooker during the week. Make the process fun and involve your family. So, tip number 2, cook your own food. That's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for tip number 3.